Okay, if you think I don't deliver, you're going to be calling me the mailman after these next two videos, but this first clip surfaced on TikTok and has been spreading fast, and for good reason. At first glance, it looks like a person walking through snow near a house. But as it gets closer, something feels off. The proportions are wrong. The limbs are too long. And those glowing eyes, not normal reflection? Well, the creature seems to move with intent, not just walking past, but heading straight towards the camera's direction. The original post didn't give much context, only that it was caught on a home security system somewhere in the Pacific Northwest. But the internet's already buzzing, with some calling it a crawler, and others swearing that it's a Dogman. But watch closely and decide for yourself. Look at this, as we zoom in right here. Because at first from the picture you could be like, oh, is that just something staring down? And as we zoom in, and as you see it running, you're like, oh my god, okay, this could be a devilish creature. It could be somebody dressed up, even though I'm not getting, how would they do the eyes and the suit and they look bald and the hair? It all just doesn't line up with me. A lot of you are going to say fake AI, blah, blah, blah. Maybe, alright, but I'm trying to just look at this on how I think, okay? But there's something else that I want to show you. Look at this. Look in the mirror. The reflection of it. These are things I look at to see if it's real. Once again, look at this. The reflection of it in the mirror as it goes by. So let me know what you guys think right now.
Video was recorded in the Adirondack Mountains of New York, according to the YouTube description.
This one, the Adirondack Mountains. I hope I said that right, but look at this. We're going to change the tone. We're going to zoom in. Of course, we're not going to get a face, or are we? But I don't know. Something like this screams either hoax or screams legitimate. I mean, that's kind of for you to decide, Steve. That's why I'm here. I'm just here to show you them. But if you see any of these and you think, oh, that might be legit, this might be the one. I'm just saying, this might be the one.
Pacing around in a large cage behind the guy who claimed to have captured the beast, according to a translation.
Okay, this came from Dave Stump on YouTube, and this one's kind of crazy because not Moscow, wherever this is from in Russia, they claim to have captured this thing. And they say it's about 2 meters big, which I think in feet is almost close to 7 feet. So maybe it's a juvenile. But my question is, how come they don't give us better footage than this? But seriously, if anybody knows anything about this, if anybody lives in Russia, please drop in the comments and tell me what this is. If this was something for a movie or if this is the real deal, because this was on the news there. So that has me thinking. But why not show the face? Why not get right up close to that cage? And maybe they did, and maybe this is the only part that they showed the US. I don't know. Or the only part that could go on YouTube. I don't know. But if anybody knows anything about this, please let this one be known in the comments, because I'm going to read them.
This video was taken with a security camera on the night of Christmas 2010.
Alright, y'all, the opacity, I had to brighten it up, and I had to do a bunch of things just so you can see it. But can you see that thing walking right there? Hold on, I'm going to zoom in a little bit in a second. Okay, there's a little light to kind of show you. See how it's walking from left to right? Okay, I'm about to put a circle around it so you can actually hopefully see it a little better. See, there it is right there. Let's see where you can see it the best. And why this is important is because somebody thought they saw a Bigfoot, and then they put this up in their yard to see if they were going crazy or not. So are they going crazy, or are they trying to hoax us? You decide. Now this one of my favorites of the day, supposedly this is from Idaho, and I don't know a lot about Idaho, I just know this was captured in December, that's all I got. But what it looks like here, you can see the footprints, those look like pretty big footprints, and then we got this Bigfoot looking type creature. And I was trying to see, could it be a man or woman in a mask, full body suit? And the more I looked, I'm like, well, okay, how far do my hands go down? I was like, that goes about around maybe, 6 inches more than my hands, and I got pretty big arm length. So I'm thinking, okay, that might be a juvenile or a big one. I don't know. This looks like it could be 9 feet tall, to be honest. I don't know if that's how big their juveniles are or if this is fully grown. But then again, you could always find somebody wearing extra long gloves or something to try to fool us. So it's so hard, Steve. Believe me, I know. I've been going through these religiously, trying to give you guys the best ones, okay? But, we can even zoom in, like that's going to do us any good. I'm dropping one now, guys, Friday night and then Sunday. So tune in for both of them. But tell me what you think about this. And the next one is a creature that I just don't know. Okay, before you guys go throw this one away, this is from the Paranormal Files, and they said that they put it on their favorite trail, and they've had these, cameras up for literally a decade and never, ever caught anything like this. And as you can tell, what makes me want to believe this more than like others that I've seen kind of like this is, believe it or not, that you can't see it that good. I know that's like reverse of how it should be, but if this was just a creature just standing there like, hey, I'd be like, yeah, fake. But since it's moving like this, somebody either got perfect motion blur, which they must have spent days on it if it's AI, or this could be real. And if you look at the eyes, that's the craziest part. It's almost like this thing has like bright white eyes, whatever this thing is. If anybody knows what type of creature this could even be, please let me know, because as you guys know, I'm still new to this 88% believability and all this stuff. But yeah. Let that be known in the comments, and make sure if you love stories to subscribe to Mr. E Files. It's my main storytelling site, but why I'm telling you to subscribe extra right now is because some of the last stories I just did, the Black-Eyed Kids, very scary episode, and it's the only true case ever told. Not to mention the Giants that I just did, you're going to want to see that. So take a look after this.
A family up for a drive in Craven, Saskatchewan were shocked to see a hair-covered bipedal creature walking on a hill beside the road.
So of course, once they saw this, they took their camera out and they started recording, and this is what they got. Just from looking at this real quick, I would say maybe it's a person, maybe not, but it does look like the shoulders are very thick. So I'd be interested to know what you guys think of this. Real or just a misidentification?
This video was allegedly captured with a cell phone camera near Easterville, Manitoba, Canada in June or July of 2007. The people in the video are speaking Cree and are saying, "There's someone standing here, boy, it looks big. Can you see it? Boy, it's kind of far away."
Now let's just zoom this in for a second and see what we see. Okay, and then from there we're going to zoom in a little bit just to see if we can see anything. And the first thing that I noticed, Steve, I want to see if you notice this. Look at the back of it. Doesn't it almost look like reptilian in a way? Like almost like, I don't know, maybe a person in a costume?
This video from Harley Hoffman provides footage of a dark-haired creature walking away amid some trees. The video was recorded in 2001 in British Columbia, and it's a good one.
100% this is a good one. Out of all the ones today, this is the one I believe the most, which means, I was barely at 88%, but I'm officially 88 to 88.5% because what I'm about to show you, this picture, right? You can see it walking right now, but as we're about to stop in a second, look at this. That's pretty good, I must say, but there's a picture that's even way better that I'm about to show you. But just from looking at this, you could tell, okay, if this is not a mask, then that is a big creature. Ape-like, scary, thick. And it makes you wonder, okay, some people might have been wrong all along. And these are real, and they're out there. Whether from, the Pacific Northwest to Canada, to all the way in China. Seriously, to Ohio, to Michigan. They're all over the place. Like, that's kind of hard to wrap your brain around that. Like, if you live in one of those states, There could be one 1,000 yards away from you right now and you wouldn't even know. And from the next picture of this that I'm about to show you, I mean, seriously, in my opinion, it's one of the best ones that I have seen to date. So, yeah, this picture, I know it's blurry, but the other one isn't. So let's go to the other one and see if that one ups your satisfaction in this video. All right? Check it. Look at that. That thing is huge. Look at that. Look at that. Come on. I know this video is a banger and you want to hit the like button. Guess what? I'm not going to stop you, but take a closer look at these things, right? First, we're going to go to the one on the right, which I thought could have been a dog. But it seems that as we zoom in closer and closer and closer, it almost looks like the one on the left. And this isn't a mirror image. These two are caught on the same trail cam. This thing looks like actually it's standing up. I mean, I don't know. Is this like some type of alien type thing? That's when I see the eyes, I gotta say that, you know. Or if it's something else, let me know what you think it is in the comments, because I have no clue. I have no idea what this. I see two dark creatures. It could be a Dogman for all I know. I mean, stuff like this is very hard to ascertain what it is. But either way, okay, we're about to back off from this one and go to the one that at first I thought was definitely standing up. Because look, that looks like it's standing up. So now we go to the one on the left. I don't know if it's a mom and dad. I don't know if it's two kids. I don't know if it's a mom and her kid, okay? But look at this one. This one looks even more alien and taller, to be honest. And look, you can almost make out the leg in one of these. And it's almost like the head is like disappeared. Yo, this one is crazy. It could be AI. Believe me, it could be totally fake. But this is my job to show you these things, okay? And I don't know, something about this screams weird, but it also screams what if. And if it is what if, then what is it? It's got me all confused. But I love it. I absolutely love finding stuff like this on TikTok or wherever. And I don't know, something about this just gives me the chills. It just doesn't feel right, if you know what I mean. It doesn't feel right. Which brings us to the last clip of today. And this was caught, I believe, also in Idaho. Idaho is the theme today. And it might be a little hard to see. We'll fix that in a second. But this was caught, I think, 6 years ago. And, you know, you can kind of see it was in a picture. And then somebody took a photograph on their phone of the picture that some guy had, okay? Supposedly, this is from when he was hunting like 20 years ago, and he put it up online 6 years ago. And then he took it down. Supposedly, this is the story, okay? I don't know if this is all BS or all true. And then some kids that he let see it, one of them took a picture, they posted it. But look at this. Look how tall this thing is. Tell me if you were in the woods, this wouldn't scare you to death. To me, that looks way bigger than a Bigfoot. Not, you know, by width, but by length. That looks 15, at least 12 feet tall. Plus, why the red eyes? Why you gotta do me like that? That means it can see in the dark and it can, you know, see all types of stuff you can't. But, I don't know. Let's try to make it a little brighter here in a second. Yeah, as we zoom in, we're gonna make it a little brighter. And just kind of try to see what this thing would actually look like up close. Look at the leg on that thing as it's walking. I mean, I want to say it's extremely skinny, but is it? At that height, is it extremely skinny or is it fit? I don't know. But there we go. As we change it, that's what it would look like walking towards you. Don't tell me you'd go up and shake hands with it. Or if you would, that's kind of badass. Let me know in the comments. I don't know if Steve would do it. Would you, Steve? I don't know. But either way, this thing is from a different planet or a different dimension or fake. One of those. But either way, as you know, this is Monster Trail Cams. And of course, I'm going to start showing all types of monsters because it's been requested. You guys are sick of Bigfoot. Well, I was just trying to give you what you want. But I got another episode coming out on Sunday. Tell me what times you like videos to come out and what days. I'll see you soon. Cheers.